Good morning. This is Let's Talk Tuesday with your girl KYC. I'm coming back for another Tuesday. This Tuesday, I want to talk about this too shall pass. I know I've spoke about this in my previous videos, but I have the urge and the unction to speak about it again. Are you guys going through something? Do you have stressful situations? Do you have problems that are occurring right now in your life? Are you going through a storm right now? I know we've all been in that place at some point in our life where things just come crumbling down, one thing after another. We can't catch a break or wonder what is going on. If you're in the midst of a storm or if you're in the midst of anything that's going on right now, I encourage you to write down all the problems that you're actually going through right now. Get a journal, write all those things down. And I know when we're going through trying times, we feel like we can't make it through. We want to give up. We don't have hope. We just don't have any fight in us, especially if we just been getting hit one thing after another, one thing after another. It's just hard to crawl out of a pit. And I'm coming to you this Tuesday. If you're one of those people and you're stuck in a pit and you need some uplifting, first of all, you got to go to God. You got to be in prayer about getting out of the pit. God can restore you. He can heal you in all areas of your life. And if you're tired of being stuck in a pit, to climb yourself out, you got to pray your way through it. So God is number one. Like I said, get a journal and write down all your problems, a list of your problems. And then you'll have to continue to pray about it. You have to have patience. And in the midst of you going through whatever it is that you're going through, be positive. Find positive things that come out of it. Find one thing that's positive out of your situation, that you're still here, that you're still living, and you're here for a purpose. Each and every one of us is here for a purpose. So don't give up on yourself just yet. Don't give up at all. Keep fighting. I always tell people, keep fighting. I had to do it too. I went through some trying times in my life too, and I had to keep fighting. I had to keep pressing through, and I had to keep being persistent, because if I didn't, the enemy was going to try to take me out. What the enemy loves to do is if he can't physically take you out, he will wear you out. And when he wears you out, you don't have nothing left. You're just drained. And you have to be refilled back up. And how you get refilled back up is that you go into the Word of God. You get into the Bible. You do studies, reading, church. There's multiple things that you can do to get refilled back up, because the enemy will love to wear us out. And he'll set in lies, and we'll start believing all these lies, and they're not true. But in our mind, we think that they are, because when we're going through it, sometimes we just can't see. Our vision is blurred. So you write down the things that you're going through, and then I can't tell you when they'll come to pass, but they'll definitely come to pass. And then you can go back and you can look at all those problems that you had that you don't have anymore. And I know I shared this with you before, but I'll give you an example of some of the problems I went through right at the same time. My son had blood in his urine, he had blood in his stool. My Tahoe transmission went out, and I had got approved to get a house, but in order for that to all happen, my credit score had to be at a certain score, and my credit score dropped significantly. So then that put me in danger of not being able to purchase the home that I wanted, because my credit score had dropped. So I'm going through all these things all at the same time. It's just hit me back to back to back to back. And I wrote those things down, and months later, I don't have those problems no more. My son was able to get a colonoscopy done. As soon as he got his colonoscopy done, his test came back negative. They didn't find anything wrong, thank God. The blood in his stool was gone. My dad was able to provide me transportation while I didn't have any, so God blessed me with using my dad. So I was able to use his car, and then eventually I was able to get my own car, another car. And then the house, I don't even think I was supposed to get a house. I have a house now. You know how you just want more? You want more rooms, you want it bigger, but sometimes you just have to be content with what you have. It's always good to desire more, but while you're waiting on the more, Be content with what you had. And I was getting to a place where I was being displacent. I was being unhappy. I was unhappy about not having a bigger place, but really it fit everything I need for this moment. And I know if I keep believing and seeking and asking God for the desires of my heart, eventually I'll get those things. But in the meantime, be happy and grateful for what I do have. I have a roof over my head. All my kids, they all got their own rooms. So what do I really need right now? Yeah, we all want more. But in the meantime, be thankful for what you have. So I'm coming to you this Tuesday. If you're stuck in a pit, climb yourself out. Don't stay in that pit. People need you. They need to hear you. They need to hear the encouragement that you have. They need to hear your testimony. Because there's somebody out there that's going through the same thing as you, and they need you. We have Ruth Moments on YouTube with Lakeisha Lewis, and she does her Ruth Moments on Saturday at 3 p.m. Central Time. And we have Let's Talk Tuesday with KYC on YouTube. And if you're in need of prayer, we have one-on-one prayer with April Grady, and she can be found on Facebook at April Grady. And we have AIM, All In Mentorship. It's a spirit-led journey with the Ruth Group. It is designed for those who want and desire a more intimate setting with the Ruth Group. The cost is $20.99 a month. And we also have one-on-one coaching with myself, Kenya Coleman, and Lakeisha Lewis. And you can find us on www.I'llRemainRG.com, and you can schedule yourself a free consultation. I am a spirit-led coach, and I specialize in healing and deliverance, and I encourage people that it's never too late to start over again, and I love you back to life. Don't forget to check me out on Tuesday at Let's Talk Tuesday with KYC. You have a nice week. Bye-bye.